Yo, what's up YouTube? Chop here. In today's video we are doing another book review, and today it is on Leaders Eat Last. I'm sure you've seen it on the thumbnail. So I recently picked this up because I had some extra cash and I was like, oh, I'll get this book on leadership, it's pretty cool. And so in it has a lot of different stories of different parts of leadership. For example, there's an Air Force pilot, successful CEOs, the founders of a heap of companies like 3M, and as well as like the positive stories, he has the negative stories to convey both sides, I guess, which is really good. So the recurring theme throughout the successful people is a circle of safety. Essentially, if you trust the people to the left and the right of you, you're going to do a better job overall. And it definitely rings true. And he goes into the bad examples and bad cultures, how the leaders of those cultures really incentivized like a dog-eat-dog culture, and everyone just is selfish and trying to protect their own back, and how that ruins a company. And so my favorite part of the book, however, is he has a whole chapter on it. It's called EDSO, which stands for endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. So obviously they're all brain chemicals which fire off at different times. And he compares it to our Paleolithic past, how we came from hunter-gatherers, and now we're in these weird modern-day companies pretty much with the same chemical wiring in our brain, and how that is influencing things. And so he goes into each chemical and when they fire, when they like do their different jobs, and how in companies they often incentivize like dopamine rewards, which is a really bad thing. And as well, he has a whole section, I don't think it's a whole chapter, no, it is a whole chapter on cortisol, which is pretty much the thing that fires when you think everyone's against you and everyone doesn't like you and stuff like that. And he goes into these chemicals and when they fire, and I really did enjoy that part of the book, and he relates it to how in a company you need to trust the people to the left and the right of you, like that circle of safety. You need to trust everyone around you. The whole company needs to trust each other in order for the most efficient way to do things. Obviously, it's pretty broad. It covers a lot of different companies, a lot of different things. And the positives are definitely the chemical wiring, anthropology, the broad range of stories, and the cultures. He goes into like company culture and how much that does have an impact. The negatives of the book, however, are it's very broad, non-specific. So if you're looking for like a more leadership, a different part, it's very, very broad. So I wouldn't recommend it for someone looking for a specific thing, but it is a very good book on leadership. And you'll realize the chemicals when they're firing. You'll actually realize that they're firing. You'll get your dopamine hit or a serotonin hit, and you're like, wow, and you really start to process it in your brain that you have these chemicals going on. It's super weird, super wacky. I definitely recommend it. So onto the rating. Organization, it is pretty standard. It does drag on some points, so 5 out of 10 for that. Readability, pretty easy to read, not too difficult. Sometimes, obviously it does drag, so 7 out of 10 for that. Relatability, just because of those chemicals, he relates all the stories so well and all these different parts. He gets an 8 out of 10 for that. And for the content, a 7.5 out of 10, filled with stories, filled with cool stories, which pretty much makes books a lot more easier to read than other things. But so overall, that is 6.9 out of 10. And it is just a really good book on leadership in a whole, and in terms of the chemicals, company cultures, circle of safety. So if you are looking to become a leader, just curious, I would definitely recommend it. Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. It is it is a really good book. So that was the book review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably be pumping out more videos soon. I might get my stream back up, so we'll see. I don't know where the future's going to take me, but we'll find out. And I hope to catch you guys in another one. Peace.